What's up, everybody? I'm Mr. Valentine. How are you all doing? Me? I've had worse days. If you're new here, did we just become best friends? Today I am continuing the voyage through Star Wars, the George Lucas universe. And I originally started watching it because I was watching Siskel and Ebert, the two inimitable movie reviewers who had a very engaging and entertaining and insightful TV show. And Roger Ebert gave such a glowing review of The Return of the Jedi. I said, okay, I have to see what the fuss is all about. And I watched the original trilogy in the span of like 48 hours. So I am continuing that, and I'm excited to see what the prequel trilogy holds. Thank you for being here today. As you know, I love movies. I love moving images, the best thing since sliced bread. So I appreciate you joining this endeavor with me. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and like it. Leave me some comments down below to help with the algorithm. And if you're looking to support the channel further, go ahead and mosey on over there to the Patreon, Mr. Valentine Reacts. There you can get early access before it gets uploaded to YouTube, and I am now offering unedited, uncut versions of my reactions. So if that tickles your fancy, be my guest. Come on in. The water is fine. I appreciate all my patrons over there. You guys are the best with a capital B. And I look forward to your continued support. I cannot stress enough the value and importance of narrative and storytelling as it relates to our everyday lives, whether it be emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, cognitively, or otherwise. But I will step off of my soapbox and get into Star Wars, The Phantom Menace, 1999. Let's go.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't sense anything.
It's not about the mission, Master. It's something elsewhere. Elusive.
Something elusive in the ether. That's Liam Neeson's? Is that Liam Neeson's?
Master Yoda said I should be mindful of the future.
But not at the expense of the moment. Be mindful of the living force, young Padawan.
Yes, Master.
It's a universal philosophy.
Are you brain dead? I'm not going in there with two Jedi. Send a droid.
Their reputation precedes them.
Dioxys.
They must be dead by now. Destroy what's left of them.
I think y'all are underestimating the lung capacity of our Jedis.
What is going on down there?
We lost the transmission, sir.
You bet your sweet cheeks you lost the transmission. You bet those sweet cheeks.
Master, destroy us!
Alright, that's neat. That's neat looking. I'm not gonna front.
Shield generators.
Let's go.
They evaporated quick as you like.
No match for droid decals.
Sir, they've gone up the ventilation shaft.
Ventilation shaft. That's what she said? No, it isn't. She didn't say it. I was there.
You were right about one thing, Master. The negotiations were short.
Sir, a transmission from the planet.
Oh, that's funny.
And that you have been commanded to reach a settlement.
I know nothing of any ambassadors. You must be mistaken.
The chicanery is afoot.
All this time.
We would never do anything without the approval of the Senate. You assume too much.
We will see.
I'm trying to acclimate to this accent choice.
A communications disruption can mean only one thing. Invasion.
We must continue to rely on negotiation.
Negotiation? We've lost all communication.
I like how we're delving into the notion of geopolitics here.
They're down here, sir. We'll find them.
Use caution. These Jedi are not to be underestimated.
I feel like these droids are going to F around and findeth out. I have a sneaking suspicion. Oh, I thought Jar Jar Binks was in the later ones. I've heard about this character through pop culture and the mythological disdain for him, but I shall draw my own conclusions.
Oh, muy, I love you.
Almost got us killed. Are you brainless?
Uh-oh.
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mr. Stay. Mr. called Jar Jar Binks. This is your humble servant.
That won't be necessary.
Oh, but it is. It is demanded by the gods, it is.
This is a wild swing. This is a wild narrative swing, I tell you, with Jar Jar Binks.
You saved my again.
What's this?
More did you speak? Excuse me, but the most safest place would be Gonga City.
I can't do. I mean, this is intended to be funny, though, right?
Can you take us?
Okay. Lock in.
No.
It's embarrassing. My forgotten. The bosses would do terrible things to me. Terrible things to me if me going back there.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks is a character for the ages.
If they find us, they will crush us, grind us into tiny pieces, and blast us into oblivion.
Ugh.
Ah. Your support is well seen. This way. Hurry.
I mean, there's a certain charm to Jar Jar Binks, but I feel like a whole class can be taught on what he's representing. Oh. This is charming and delightful world building here.
Hey, Yusa, stop it there.
Misa back.
No, again, Shasha. Yusa go.
Guess who's back again.
Yusa in big doo-doo this time.
User in big doo-doo this time.
Risa give Yusa una bongo.
Master, what's a bongo?
Transport, I hope.
There's a second you said up. Going through the planet core? Bad bombing.
Uh-oh.
Any help here would be hot.
I don't like what Jar Jar Binks is portending here.
We need a navigator to get us through the planet's core. This Gungan may be of help.
Jar Jar Binks will be the fearless Sherpa.
Misa cause maybe one or two little bitty accidentes. You'd say, boom the gasser, then crash into bus's hay blibber, then vanish.
I like that shot right there, though. With the, was that an anglerfish in the back?
There's always a bigger fish.
Misa think we going back.
You got that right. You've never lied. There's always a bigger entity. At least that's what my college girlfriend told me.
Monsters out there, leaking in here, all sinking and no power? When they use a thinking, we in trouble.
Power's back.
Huh?
This Jar Jar Binks is making me intellectually squirm.
Viceroy, we have captured the Queen.
Victory!
Alright, that was quick. The Queen is captured. Magnus Carlsen. Any chess players out there?
It won't be a problem. Your Highness, under the circumstances, I suggest you come to Coruscant with us.
Thank you, Ambassador. But my place is with my people.
It will kill you if you stay.
Wait, that doesn't look like Natalie Portman.
Either choice presents great danger to us all.
Brave, Your Highness.
If you are,
I see what you did here, movie. Unless I'm hallucinating and need some sleep. I think they're doing the old switcheroo, the old rope-a-dope, huh?
I'm ambassador to the Supreme Chancellor. I'm taking these people to Coruscant.
Where are you taking them?
To Coruscant.
Coruscant, that doesn't compute. Oh, wait, you're under arrest.
Can I calculate? Recalculating? What are you talking about? That's funny. I enjoy humor.
Now stay here and keep out of trouble.
But he's ungainly. He's awkward. He's gauche. How can a person cut from that cloth keep out of trouble? I wonder. I don't know. I'm warming up to Jar Jar Binks.
Shield generator's been hit.
Our defenses have been lowered. Rats.
This is my apprentice, Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
We will find your lost ship.
I remember seeing that character in like my Happy Meals when I was younger. But that's the extent of my knowledge.
Now there are two of them. We should not have made this bargain.
You think so? Hindsight is 2020. I just made that up.
Her Highness commands you to take her handmaiden with you.
The Queen wishes it. She's curious about the planet.
Okay.
This is not a good idea. Stay close to me.
Another one. Under Your Wing. Like Drill Bit Taylor. Which is a great movie. Have y'all seen that? Owen Wilson can do no wrong. Child labor.
Don't touch anything.
Na boo boo. Honey boo boo?
An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Earth angel. Earth angel.
How long have you been here?
Since I was very little. 3, I think. My mom and I were sold to Gardula the Hutt. She lost us betting on the pod races.
You're a slave?
I'm a person, and my name is Anakin.
I'm sorry. I don't fully understand. This is a strange...
Anakin Skywalker. Yo! That's right, we are. This is a prequel. Proper.
I don't have anything else, but credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't. Think you're some kind of Jedi waving your hand around like that? I'm a Toydarian. Mind tricks don't work on me. Only money.
Okay.
No money.
He's impervious.
And no one.
To the Jedi machinations.
We're leaving. Jar Jar.
Jar Jar is always up to some shenanigans.
Think I'm just a hopo, ma putina noya.
Vanuma Tafa.
Fui baniaga.
Yippee!
That's wild. He's being oppressed as a kid. So we as the audience are being forced to empathize with his trajectory, his plight. Interesting.
I'm Qui-Gon Jinn. Your son was kind enough to offer a shelter.
Come on, I'll show you.
Aww. So is this inviting the nature versus nurture debate as it regards young Anakin?
Not finished yet.
He's wonderful.
You really like him? There's a protocol droid to help Mom. Watch.
This pleases me considerably. The origin of C-3PO. Young Anakin constructed. That's brilliant.
A pleasure to meet you. I am C-3PO human cyborg relations.
On the ground floor, C-3PO.
Naked. My parts are showing. My goodness.
Have some decency, C-3PO.
The death toll is catastrophic.
Leave something to the imagination, R2-D2 said. I infer.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
Oh, buddy.
Been well trained, my young apprentice. They will be no match for you.
Is that so? Is he unconquerable?
I can't believe there's still slavery in the galaxy. The Republic's anti-slavery laws are...
The Republic doesn't exist out here. We must survive on our own.
No Emancipation Proclamation on Tatooine? Dastardly.
I'm the only human who can do it.
You must have Jedi reflexes if you race bombs. Don't do that again.
Have some decorum, Jar Jar. Jesus.
I saw your laser sword. Only Jedis carry that kind of weapon.
Perhaps I killed a Jedi and took...
A perceptive little bugger, huh?
Watto doesn't know I've built it. You could make him think it was yours and get him to let me pilot it for you.
I don't want you to race. It's awful. I die every time Watto makes you do it.
But Mom, I love it. The prize money would more than pay for the parts they need.
Anakin.
Your mother's right.
That mother-son dynamic is touching and moving.
I'm sure Qui-Gon doesn't want to put your son in danger. We'll find some other way.
No. There is no other way. I may not like it, but he can help you. He was meant to help you.
Yo. This is an emotionally riveting and accessible sequence here. And challenging for the audience. Because we know how the trajectory unfolds, so it's an interesting juxtaposition of emotion.
If we win, you keep all the winnings minus the cost of the parts I need. And if we lose, you keep my ship.
Okay.
Either way, you win.
That's Shia LaBeouf. Even Stevens.
Deal.
What could go wrong? Begs the question, what could go wrong? Methinks is a universal word, I guess, huh? Methinks I like that.
The Force is unusually strong with him. That much is clear. Who was his father?
There was no father. I carried him, I gave birth, I raised him. I can't explain what happened.
Wait a second.
Can you...
Time out. What do you mean? There is no father. Is there some veracity to that? Okay, so does this movie seem to suggest? Is it positing an immaculate conception of Anakin Skywalker? If so, that is unspeakably interesting.
I'm in the boom race tomorrow. What? With this?
Oh, no, you're okay, Annie.
Whoa.
You've been working on that thing for years.
It's never gonna run.
Come on, let's go and play.
The peanut gallery, full of naysayers. Golly, give the young fella some credit.
Jar Jar, keep away from those energy binders. If your hand gets caught in the beam, it's gonna go numb for hours. Jar Jar is a wild boy. I'm starting to gather such. There's so many. Do they all have a system of planets?
Most of them.
Has anyone been to them all?
Not likely.
I want to be the first one to see them all.
The universe is constantly expanding. I still haven't wrapped my mind around that reality.
I need an analysis of this blood sample I'm sending you. I need a midichlorian count.
Midichlorian?
The reading is off the chart. Over 20,000.
Even Master Yoda doesn't have a midichlorian count that high.
No Jedi has.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure.
That he's mightily capable of something. Especially to have no father. I'm racking my brain as to the significance of this.
The boy and his mother.
No pod is worth 2 slaves, not by a long shot.
The boy then.
Well,
uh-oh.
We'll let the fate decide, huh? I just happen to have a chance cube here.
Chance cube.
Ooh, it's the boy.
Why do I have the sneaky suspicion that it's loaded? Like Harvey Dent's coin.
You won this small toss, Outlander, but you won't win the race, so it makes a little difference.
Is you mad or nah? Salty.
That's absolutely right. And a big turnout from all corners of the Outer Rim territories. I see the contestants are making their...
Why they got radio DJ cadences? WKFM the Fish.
Odie Mantel with his record-setting pit droid team.
Who are those? The robotic equivalents of the Three Stooges?
Be safe.
I will not. I promise.
Ah. That's a potent relationship, mother-son dynamic there. How dare you?
Scrawny dough pot, Slimo.
Slamo. I will go out on a limb and say I do not like the cut of that guy's jib.
Concentrate on the moment. Feel. Don't think. Use your instincts.
I will.
May the Force be with you.
The Force be with you, young Anakin, who will in no shape, form, or fashion do anything malevolent in the future.
Is he nervous?
He's fine.
He'd be alright.
You Jedi are far too reckless. The Queen is not.
Queen trusts my judgment, young handmaiden. You should too.
Young
You
handmaiden.
assume too much.
Alright, I'm still torn and conflicted as to whether or not, you know, I saw Natalie Portman as the Queen, but maybe the movie is purposefully bathing in the ambiguity, which I don't mind at all. I appreciate not knowing. Oh. That's one of the most grotesque ways to start a race. Outside of firing a gun and accidentally hitting a bird. Not unlike Randy Johnson's infamous incident.
Wait, little Skywalker has stalled.
So, little Skywalker's out of the race then, huh?
Come on, Annie.
Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been stalled by... Here we go. I'm rooting for a young Darth Vader. Cognitive dissonance, am I right? This is a compelling sequence of special effects.
Looks like a few Tusken Raiders are camped out on the Canyon Dew turn.
They say it like an aside, like, okay, yeah, we have some ne'er-do-wells trying to kill our contestants. Part of the game. That's remarkable precision, especially doing it in an offhand manner. Just hoo ha. Does this count as sketching? Like Back to the Future? Is that the right word, sketching? Okay. He's doing the impossible here. But I feel like something is about to take a turn in some capacity, right?
Skywalker's been forced onto the service ramp.
It's quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Whoop them Gumdam style. Whoop, 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 whoop. That song had a chokehold on me in college. It's like, I don't even know what Gangnam Style means. To this day, I haven't even looked it up. But it's all vibes, baby. It's all vibes. I like how much precious time this movie is giving to this race here. It's getting tense. It's getting tense. Present tense. Deuces. What do you want to be at? Ooh. Ah. Okay. The little bugger is triumphant. Booger.
We owe you everything, Annie.
It's so wonderful, Annie.
Look at his face. He's like, get off me, Mom. My friends are here.
You swindled me. You knew the young boy wasn't going to do it. Somehow you knew it. I lost everything.
Whenever you gamble, my friend, eventually you lose.
It sucks to suck, compadre.
Why do I sense we've picked up another pathetic life form?
It's the boy who's responsible for getting us these parts. Get this hyperdrive generator installed.
Yes.
Pathetic life form. Slight bit of a disparaging statement.
Mom, we sold the pod. Look at all the money we have.
Oh, goodness, but that's so wonderful, Annie.
Buku, baby. Buku.
You're no longer a slave.
Did you hear that?
Now you can make your dreams come true, Annie. You're free. Will you take him with you? Is he to become a Jedi?
Yes. Our meeting was not a coincidence. Nothing happens by accident.
You mean I get to come with you?
Destiny. Fate.
What about Mom? Is she free too?
I tried to free your mother, Annie, but water wouldn't have it.
Coming with us, aren't you, Mom?
Son, my place is here. My future is here. It is time for you to let go.
I don't want things to change.
Oh, that's tough. That's heavy.
But you can't stop the change. Any more than you can stop the suns from setting. Oh, I love you.
I'll watch after him. You have my word. Will you be all right?
Oh, that's atrocious. Having to leave your mother behind, accomplishing your goals, but leaving her in chains, encumbered.
I'm gonna miss working on you. You've been a great pal. I'll make sure Mom doesn't sell you or anything.
Sell me?
Bye.
Make sure you're kept all in the family. Boy, the way Glenn Miller played. Sounds that made the hit parade. Those were the days.
I will come back and free you, Mom. Promise.
That's incredibly affecting. Because he can't be no older than 10.
Be brave. And don't look back. Don't look back.
Yo, this is devastating with a capital D.
Oh my God, sir, wait, I'm tired.
Anakin, drop! Go! Tell them to take off!
This guy came in the nick of time. Nick Swartzen. Nick Young.
Take off. Over there, fly low.
Oh, y'all gonna leave him? No Qui-Gon left behind, but you know, he's capable. He's more than capable handling himself. Case in point. He has like a 200-inch vertical, propelled by the Force, of course, but still.
Hi. You're a Jedi too? Pleased to meet you.
So formal. Nice to make your acquaintance there, fellow Jedi.
Death toll is catastrophic. We must bow to their wishes. You must contact me.
It's quite the conundrum she is in. Cost-benefit analysis, the risk, reward.
You alright? It's very cold.
It's a cold world, Anakin. Grab a jacket.
I carved it out of a poor snippet. It'll bring you good fortune.
It's beautiful. But I don't need this to remember you by.
Wait,
Many.
does young Anakin have Riz? Is he the Rizzler? Like my nephews would say?
I must speak with the Jedi Council immediately. The situation has become much more complicated.
And the plot thickens.
Little chance the Senate will act on the invasion.
Chancellor Valorum seems to think there is hope.
If I may say so, Your Majesty, the Chancellor has...
Okay, now that looks like Natalie Portman. I'm tripping, dude. I'm tripping.
call for a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum.
He's been our strongest supporter.
No confidence. What is this, Succession and the Roy family?
Courts take even longer to decide things than the Senate. Our people are dying, Senator. We must do something quickly to stop the Federation.
To be realistic, Your Majesty, I think we're going to have to accept Federation control for the time being.
He's advising you to capitulate, to acquiesce. But there's friction. She said,
I do not believe the Sith could have returned without us knowing.
Samuel L., baby.
We will use all our resources to unravel this mystery. We will discover the identity of your attacker.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Do you read the Bible, Britt?
Refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force. You believe it's this boy?
I don't presume to.
But you do.
Is he Neo? Is he the one?
Finding him was the will of the Force. I have no doubt of that.
Bring him before us, then.
He was conceived by the midichlorians. What does that entail, I wonder?
Which started right here with the taxation of trade routes and is now engulfed our entire planet in the oppression of the Trade Federation.
Embargoes, am I right?
Honorable representatives of the Republic, Naboo's system has been invaded by the droid armies of the Trade.
I object. There is no proof. This is incredible.
Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence.
Anakin will become a Jedi. I promise you.
Do not defy the Council, Master. Not again.
I shall do what I must, Obi-Wan.
If you would just
Rebellion.
be on the Council, they will not go along with you this time.
Oh, look at that shot. It's mesmerizing.
Be mindful of your feelings.
Your thoughts dwell on your mother.
I miss her.
Naturally.
Afraid to lose her, I think.
What does that got to do with anything?
Everything.
Sassy.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Hell of a evolution or devolution.
Gungans not dying without a fight. We are warriors. We got a grand army. That's why you know liking us, Mr. Dinks.
Your Highness?
Don't like them because I got a grand army? Interesting assertion.
Please, Your Majesty, stay here where it's safe.
It's clear to me now that the Republic no longer functions. I pray you will bring sanity and compassion back to the Senate.
From your mouth to God's ears, Queen Amidala.
The Force is strong with him.
He is to be trained then?
No, he will not be trained.
No.
Denied.
He's too old.
Clouded this boy's future is.
I will train him then. I take Anakin as my Padawan learner.
Sticking his neck out.
It's not disrespect, Master. It's the truth.
From your point of view,
The boy is dangerous. They all sense it. Why can't you?
his fate is uncertain.
Qui-Gon is blinded by his youth, maybe?
I've been wondering, what are midichlorians?
Question of the year.
Aliens are a microscopic life form that resides within all living cells.
They live inside me.
Inside yourselves, yes. And we are symbionts with them. They continually speak to us, telling us the will of the Force. When you learn to quiet your mind.
Okay.
Jar Jar Binks.
Isa, Your Highness?
Yes. I need your help.
Oh. Jar Jar Binks has an important role to play outside of comedic relief. I'm engaged. I'm engaged, over.
You've been a good apprentice, Obi-Wan. And you're a much wiser man than I am. I foresee you will become a great Jedi Knight.
You got that right. The writing is on the wall. As much as certain.
We have searched you out because we wish to form an alliance. Your Honor.
Who's that?
Heyo.
I am Queen Amidala. It's my decoy, my protection, my loyal bodyguard. I'm sorry for my deception, but it was necessary to protect myself.
And the truth comes out.
No, I beg you to help us. We are your humble servants. Our fate is in your hands.
We implore you, my good friend. We implore you. Excuse me?
Shall not think you are greater than the Gungans? Me shall like this. Maybe we shall being friends.
Friends. How many of us have them? Friends.
We've sent our patrols.
Jar Jar Binks you can depend on.
We shall make you Bombard General.
General?
You have been promoted. Do y'all know that meme?
If the Viceroy escapes, Your Highness, he will return with another droid army.
Well, that is why we must not fail to get the Viceroy. Everything depends on it.
You bet your sweet cheeks.
Starting up the shield.
Ooh. That looks fantastic. A WandaVision-esque.
Once we get inside, you find a safe place to hide and stay there.
Sure.
Stay there.
Sure, you got it. You got it, brother. Say less. Okay. It would appear to be working like gangbusters thus far. I think I described a little Wilhelm scream. Wilhelm screams tickle me so.
Steady, steady.
Exercise patience here. Don't get too excited. Uh-oh. Oh, that's disturbing. It's not what you want to see at all. An endless legion of robots, droids. We are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned, blah, blah, blah. Hamilton music, anybody? I know you got to put some thought to the letter, but the sooner the better. You need your right-hand man back. Alexander Hamilton.
Blue group, everybody this way.
Hey, wait for me.
Anakin, stay where you are. You'll be safe there.
But I...
Stay in that cockpit.
So y'all are gonna relegate him to the wings. Uh-oh. Things are getting spicy. Hot tamale. This is for all the marbles. Jenna marbles.
We gotta do something, R2.
I would say so there, young Annie. Ooh. Okay, okay. Misa like this development. Misa like it. Oh, I like this score here. This operatic melody. Precision.
We don't have time for this, Captain.
Ain't got time for this.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Take that for good measure.
This is tense. R2, get us off this autopilot. It's gonna get us both.
Way to verbalize what we're thinking. A little parenthetical. This is tense. Oh, I love this soundtrack right now. I am all in, baby. Hook, line, and sinker. Ooh. Backhand. The ultimate disrespect. Psh. Okay. Nice little pull-up. I respect the Obi-Wan. I could do about 3 pull-ups myself. Not to brag. Like a force field. Is this gonna have some narrative symmetry? This movie has my undivided attention. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
The boomer! He said don't have a boomer! Here, take me this one.
Borrow my boomer! Okay, boomer. The character's grown on me. I mean, once you see past the caricature and the farce, you can appreciate it. Jump! Jump!
On your weapons. They win this round.
What do you mean they win this round? Lost the battle, but you're gonna win the war, I think. That's what I'm inferring there, Queen Amidala. Ah, come on. I bet that's mad frustrating for Obi-Wan, though, having to just be an observer. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give antagonist a bad name. I don't like that at all.
General Jaja, Lisa, think of something.
Hands up. Might give up. Might give up.
Misa, think of something. White flag. Let's fold. Let's crumble immediately.
Correction is at an end, Your Highness.
That's my ideation.
Now, Viceroy, we will discuss a new treaty.
Look at that bastard's face. Wait, Qui-Gon's not dead, is he? I know we didn't see him in the original trilogy, but still. No Jedi healing tactics. Yeah, yeah. Okay. That's the kicker. That's the kicker. Oh, he's... Oh, man. Obi-Wan's a bigger doo-doo this time. So he's lightsaberless.
We're losing power. There seems to be a problem with the main reactor.
Impossible. Nothing can get through our shield.
Let's get out of here.
Oh. I think you need to reconsider that hypothesis there, bud. If your nothing includes one Anakin Skywalker, then yeah, I concur.
Now this is pod racing.
Look, one of ours out of the main hall.
He's having the time of his life. I find myself rooting for Anakin. And I think that is the object of the movie, right?
The control ship has been destroyed. Look!
Hit it with a stiff arm. Do the Heisman on that. Okay. All right. That was amazing. No cap, that's amazing. It has, in fact, been real. No love lost.
It's too late. No. Promise. Promise me you will train the boy.
Yes, Master.
He is the chosen one. He will bring balance. Train him.
So we actually just witnessed his undoing. And his dying wish was to train... That's severely upsetting. But I get it from a narrative standpoint.
Now, Viceroy, you're going to have to go back to the Senate and explain all this.
I think you can kiss your trade franchise goodbye.
You got some splaining to do, Lucy.
We are indebted to you for your bravery, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And you, young Skywalker. We will watch your career with great interest.
Yeah, you bet your sweet cheeks you will.
Congratulations on your election, Chancellor.
Your boldness has saved our people, Your Majesty. It's you who should be congratulated. Together, we shall bring peace and prosperity to the Republic.
Yeah. It's a jerk fest. Approbation everywhere.
The chosen one the boy may be. Nevertheless, grave danger I fear in his training.
Ah.
I gave Qui-Gon my word. I will train Anakin without the approval of the Council if I must.
Qui-Gon's...
Wow.
I sense in you. Need that you do not.
Conviction. Utter conviction in his voice.
Agree with you the Council does. Your apprentice, Skywalker, will be.
I mean, he's gonna do it anyway. So it's like, oh, we might as well concede. It's interesting how they have the foresight, though, and still they're allowing this to be. We just met him, too. I thought we were going to see Liam Neeson throughout the entire trilogy.
There's no doubt the mysterious warrior was a Sith.
Always two there are. A master and an apprentice.
But which was destroyed? The master or the apprentice?
That is the prevailing question. Dancing for no reason. Is there a little romantic charge betwixt them? Alright, so that was Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. One of 3 of the prequel trilogies. That rhymed. I enjoyed it. I did. And it always is a compelling notion when we explore the origin story of people we know to be villains. I like the humor. Jar Jar Binks, once you see through the once you wade through the waters of caricature and absurdity, I appreciated it. I knew about him because through pop culture and many a podcast, people like to poo-poo on the character, which I understand that school of thought, but I think if you zoom out, you can understand what they were going for. But the Asian accents, here's the thing about envisioning futuristic environments and scenarios. Like, you could have chosen any accent, and I think it's an interesting artistic license they chose to have it Asian. But I think the narrative as a whole was cohesive. And it is priming the audience to want to see more of young Anakin Skywalker. And how exactly the moment precisely he starts to turn for the worse, He starts to use his powers for ill, to have ill intent. And I thought it was effective and considerably emotional, depicting the mother-son relationship that obtained between Anakin Skywalker and his mom. And it's so heartbreaking and horrible, for a kid to have to consider going to pursue his dreams and leaving his mother in shackles, in bondage, like he did. Midichlorians. And so I'm trying to figure out, so he is the chosen one then, in a certain sense. Because if he has no if he has no father, then he is a person of some import, for sure. It's such an interesting concept. His mother saying, I've had him in my womb. I birthed him. I watched him grow up, but I did not sleep with anyone. That has precedent historically. But yeah, I'm excited to watch the next two. And I think there've been many a movie since then. I don't know how many, and TV shows. So let me know if I should watch them. Are they worth watching? I would definitely finish the next two out of the original 6. But let me know if the modern ones are worth watching, because I know there was a lot of uproar about who is it? Adam Driver led Star Wars film. So I'm interested to see if they have any, significance. Did they do it justice, the original vision of George Lucas? I'm curious and fascinated. But yeah, I'll be watching the next two soon. And, I can see the development of Anakin and Queen Amidala. I can see that there. There's a spark, there's an energy there, if not an age difference. But there's an energy there that's intriguing to a certain extent. Samuel L. Jackson was in this mug. Pulp Fiction is one of my favorite movies, so seeing him was a delight. Qui-Gon. Liam Neeson's gone, man. We just met him. I thought, I'm going to be able to witness his character, evolve over the next couple movies. But, you got to have that dramatic element. On the soundtrack here, I found myself being pleased and energized by the soundtrack, especially during certain battle sequences and more subtly during dialogue. And it, oft times I find myself, if I notice the soundtrack is distracting, but no, it was edifying and it complemented the story well to me. So George Lucas, man. George Lucas. George of the Jungle. And yeah, I was like pinching myself. I was wondering if I was having like phantasmagoric sequences by saying that looked like Natalie Portman, but then it did. So I'm like, what is actually happening to me? But in the end, my instincts were right. Although I was more than a bit uncertain for a spell there. But yeah, Star Wars. I like the sci-fi. I like the fiction. I like the fantasy. And, the midichlorians as a concept. Is that the right, how you say it? Midichlorians? Little life forms that permeate all of us, or all of them. But, if you extend that, if you extrapolate the concept to humanity, I appreciate, that level of profundity of thought. The cinema stories offer you the advantage. They really afford one to think critically and really examine life as a whole. Like when Anakin was looking up, is all those places, has anyone ever been to all of them? The universe is constantly expanding, dude. So seeing things through the lens of a child is, eye-opening and rewarding to me. Although the ambiguity, the cognitive dissonance, the conflict that obtains with knowing who he grows up to be. Like that infamous question, if you could travel back in time to kill Hitler, would you? But Hitler as a child, was he like Anakin or Mussolini or any of the, tyrants, despotic individuals throughout history? I think it welcomes the subject matter of nature versus nurture, and how not all people who grow to do evil things are born that way. So conditioning, priming, and certain, traumatic experiences maybe. But who knows? Who is to say? All I know is that I found myself rooting for young Anakin in that pod race, because you can see there's like a joie de vivre in him. It's like a joy of life and energy and a selflessness and compassion that resides in young Annie. So I am engaged. I'm engaged to find out where this story goes, the next two movies, and how it ends before we get to the, the 1977 timeline of Star Wars, the OG that started us off, that started it all, baby. Thank you, Roger Ebert, for being the impetus for my pursuing this. I might go watch some Siskel and Ebert right now. Or if y'all haven't seen their speech Siskel and Ebert gave to the Hollywood Foreign Press or some association, it's worthwhile. My recommendation. It's about 54 minutes long. The way they can weave a narrative into, topical events is, profound. But I digress. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this with me. I appreciate you. I extend my heartfelt gratitude for watching this far and the video in general. Like this video, leave me some comments down below to help your boy with the algorithm. And subscribe to the channel. Are you okay? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it if you feel so inclined. Thank you to all my patrons over there on the Patreon. I appreciate every last one of you. You're keeping me buoyant with energy and motivation to continue to watch these movies and share them with you, as well as all of my subscribers here on YouTube. Appreciate your time. Thank you for being here. And as always, till we meet again.